Welcome to the North Node Podcast.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Before this gets real big and before it gets all whatever, blown up, famous, whatever the word is, before it gets there, I want to thank you now. Okay, I want to thank you for listening in. Although the numbers are small, I'm grateful for small beginnings. You never know where you're going to be in the future. And you'll be a lot further along if you're grateful along the way and you're enjoying the journey. Man, I don't know what's up with my speech today. It's been doing this all day. Like I'm not supposed to be talking. But I do want to let you know, moving forward, this is just a trailer, by the way. I'm just letting you know what's coming. Moving forward, I will be doing, or I should say this, I'm going to rephrase this. What's going to be going on the North Node Cast, we're going to be dropping episodes every Sunday. It's not just me, right? It's more to this than just myself. Right now, it's not a whole lot as far as people, and it may never be like a whole lot as far as just getting this thing up and running and operating it. However, there's a whole lot coming as far as content, voices, different people like that. As far as the family that's putting this together, it's coming in as it comes in. They are coming in as they come in. Everything in the right time and season. And the next episode is not an episode that you want to listen to with kids, because I'm going to be getting into sex and soul ties. And I'm not just going to be getting into the generalization of it. I'm going to get in deep, right? I'm going to share some of my background story. And as many of you may or may not know, I've chosen a path of celibacy because of, well, I'm going to get into that there. But I will say this, I am waiting for my kingdom spouse. I'm not just waiting, like just sitting around doing nothing, but I'm working toward, like I said, we're on the North Node path, right? So I'm working toward everything in a specific way. And I'm not putting myself out there to put it all at risk. And that's why I'm going to talk about the importance of soul ties. And I'm putting sex into that for a reason. Now, I'm going to be talking in a way that I don't feel like you'd want kids to be listening, because it's going to get into some things that are involving that without me going too deep into it. That's just going to be pretty encompassing with the topic in and of itself, dealing with that word. But I want to once again thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your prayers. The website may be up and down until it's finally ironed out to be perfect. It's not sheerly my choice. I'm working with, like I said, putting this together, and it's a team. It's not just me, Joshua, or it would be, like the Joshua Show or something like that. But I've decided in my life not to take that type of a path. I was called to this. I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart in obedience to Spirit. So, like I said earlier on, this is all about getting closer to God, closer to Source, and the mission in which we've been put here to accomplish, the experience that we're put here to have, the lessons that we're put here to learn, and how to do it best. We have choice that comes in, so we want to do it the best way we can. So I pray that you find your soul tribe. I pray that you have edifying content that you hear where it comes from us. And if it's somewhere else that you get it, whatever the case is, I appreciate you just by out of curiosity checking this out. Before I conclude, I want to tell you, if you have been listening to this, or if you've run across this on YouTube, which on YouTube, the channel is called North Node Cast. So if you've checked us out on YouTube, we're at our genesis on everything. Okay. Even though this is on a variety of different platforms. I'm trying to get out of the I, because this is bigger than just me. And I do not want to take all the credit, because there's more involved than just me. So this podcast is on a variety of different platforms, from Apple Podcast to, well, you get it. I'm gonna have it all out there, but you can find this pretty easy. Just remember, North Node Cast. Okay, North Node. Research it, find out what it is, get on that path, get on that journey, not necessarily for the podcast, right? But for your own life, find out what your North Node is, and do some research into your natal chart. Do some research into it. Look at what is represented there. Look at what things are as they relate to your life, and you'll be very, very impressed. You'll be amazed, and you'll get some insights on things that make things make sense. Man, I'm getting pretty heavy in this. I didn't know this would be past 5 minutes. You know, I can talk on this. Okay, this is my baby. This is my passion, and people that are coming into this with me. It's a lot of passion coming into this. It's a lot of love being put into this. So, on my part, speaking, I can go there. So before this turns out to be a 30+ minute episode calling it a trailer, I just want to let you know what's coming up. And please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube if you listen on there. And even if you don't, the way it works is what's put out on the other platforms like Apple Podcast and so on and so forth. It's the same thing on YouTube, so that you can get the same thing across the board, no matter what your listening preference is. You have a way to hear it. And of course, it's going to evolve over time to where there's probably going to be some different things on YouTube than what you have, or additional things on YouTube. So really check out the YouTube page and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to conclude, right? I'm going to conclude. So just be aware the next episode is going to be for adult ears only, or at least that's how I feel about it. And it's going to be going there. All right. Much love to you. Deuces.